Maha says she wants to talk to Baby about me and Becky, so I'm heading over to her house now. Okay. Okay. Here I am.
First of all, this is a really hard time for me because all kinds of things I could do before I can't do anymore this year. And then I have this bladder thing which is uncomfortable but not dangerous, and I have to wait to find a doctor. And so, but what bothers me about you and Becky is you don't tell me things. Like if she's thinking of going somewhere else, who first thought up the idea of her moving somewhere else? Where'd that come from?
Well, she was talking about how, she wants to grow up and she wants to, be on her own.
So,
Yeah.
what's the reason? I get the impression with Becky that she either doesn't like me or is afraid of me. She doesn't act normal around me. Like, like I'm some stranger or something.
Well, sometimes you don't act,
Tell me what Becky says to you.
not much, just,
Please try to find the right words.
about her moving away.
No, just about, did she say, that she doesn't like living here, that I know she...
No, she says she needs to grow up and she has an opportunity to...
Who's this opportunity from?
Well, she's got a couple people at the church that, say they have a room available for her and it wouldn't cost her anything.
And what's the reason she's giving? Did someone at the church suggest this?
No. Becky, Becky talked to him about, she wants to be able to,
Well, she's a year early because she has apparently another year of school. And maybe she doesn't realize that no matter what she wants to do, she has a grandmother who's not in good shape now. And this is not the time, at least during the summer, to live somewhere else. Because there's nobody here. You'll be gone for 3 weeks, so it's just a selfish, self-centered thing to do right now. It's not appropriate for the family situation. It's like I'm just being scuttled out into the ditch so she can have to grow up. It doesn't compute, Jen.
Well, she's going to only be a few miles away.
No,
and
no, Jennifer, you're not getting it. I need help here maybe 2 or 3 or 4 times a day doing little things that I can't do now. And you're not looking at it as taking care of me. You're not saying, look, Becky, your grandma's here, she's older, she needs help this summer, so you have to stay with her. You're not doing your part as my daughter. You're just going along with this thing of living in a room somewhere. Well, I suppose all her stuff is still going to be stashed here. I'm not taking care of her stuff if she's not here. She's not, it's just not thinking of me. I'm in a different situation this year. It's very difficult.
I know, I've talked to Becky, and, she thinks it would be...
When did you talk to Becky?
Well, when she talks about going somewhere else.
A long time ago.
No, but listen, we talked about it, and it's like once a week, if you can make a big list, she said she can come here.
Not it.
No, and spend like 3 or 4 hours helping you.
No, Jen, I need help putting dishes in the dishwasher, putting things away in the closet 2 or 3 times a day. Like she knows what kind of help I need. That still won't work. A long list. It doesn't work.
But you're doing fine right now.
No, I'm not doing fine. I'm falling apart, don't you see? This morning I woke up with a sore back and a sore leg from pulling that cart up the steps. I'm not doing fine right now. Everything's kind of falling apart. I can't take care of things. It just happened this year, last year. And, your duty is to say, you have one grandma, the only grandma that's around out of 4 grandparents, and she needs your help. So this summer you're going to have to stay with her because you're the only one here to help her. It'll be perfect. I'm to the point where I can't do so much. She'd be right here. She knows that 2 or 3 times a day I have little jobs for her that's very hard for me now.
Do you want to know the real reason why she's not?
Yes.
because she can't handle you.
Yeah, well,
Because you're mean and
I'm
you're
not
nasty.
mean.
No, Maha, I'm just telling you what I see, okay, and what she sees. You make her fall out and cries. She's suicidal because of the way you treat her.
No,
She
that-
doesn't want to live with you because she can't handle your moods are all over the
Okay,
place. Why do
okay.
you think Eileen left? She left because she couldn't handle it either. I'm being honest
you
with
see-
you. You
you
need to
see-
understand. You have to hear this,
now-
okay?
Okay, this is why I had you come over, because I wanted the truth. Thank you. You see, I knew if I
She
thought-
needs to grow up and she needs to find
Well,
her
it's
own
not
way.
growing up,
But
and
no,
I
no,
don't
no, no.
think-
She doesn't
you
want
know
to be
what?
here
I don't
because
think I'm that mean. I think that she's
I know you don't. But
oversensitive.
you do get really you get into these moods. Maybe you don't remember.
Not very often with her. I really don't do anything. I'm
Well,
very quiet.
she's gotten pretty.
Well, I wish she would point out. And this is it.
She's afraid of you, Maha.
Well, that's it. She needs to talk to me about this is my complaint. That whatever is wrong, she doesn't talk to me about it. She'll say, "Oh no, you're freaking me out." She's just
Yeah, but she
quiet.
doesn't want to live with you ever again. I'm sorry, she just doesn't.
And I know I'm not that mean. That's the point. It's just her perception. Am I mean to you?
Sometimes you are.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you're
But
mean
then,
to me.
yeah, but then I just walk away and I go to my own RV and you go to your own house and everything's okay. But Becky can't do that when she's here. She gets overwhelmed
Well,
and
she
you know.
needs to talk to me and write. Wait a minute, you're freaking me out. I can't.
It doesn't matter. She doesn't want to come back.
But she needs to deal with things in her life that she doesn't like. She needs to
She's
be.
dealing
you're not
with it.
teaching her
Maha,
to be- oh,
you don't understand how traumatic you are.
well, then she
You don't
needs
know
to
how.
stop, right? But I'm not. With Becky, I'm almost totally silent all the time.
No,
Maybe
but when you
one
flip
time.
out, you flip out, and she's afraid
I
of that.
really haven't done that. Maybe once every 3 weeks. She needs to say, wait, I can't deal with it, stop, and I would stop.
You just scare her.
That's it, she's afraid to just speak out and to treat me like a person. She treats me like some monster. Wait, you know what?
No, she does. When she was here before, she did lots of work for you all the time.
Yeah.
But she was on eggshells all the time.
But she shouldn't be. Because
But Maha, it's the way your disposition
no,
is.
it's not my disposition. It's because Becky's afraid to talk to me and say, wait, you're bothering me.
No,
She
but you
won't
just
speak.
flip out sometimes. You go crazy.
No, I don't. Damn it.
I'm trying to be honest with you.
But I don't. You see, she's
I'm
always...
telling you how we see you right now.
Then you need to, at the moment, you need to stop and say, wait, you're freaking me out. You shouldn't just walk away. And she should
Well,
just...
that's the only thing we
with
can do.
Becky,
We get
I-
scared. We get
No,
scared.
But you know what? That's your stupid emotional reaction. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, but
I'm not
that's the
going
way-
to do anything.
Well, you've thrown bleach sponges at Becky.
When? How long ago?
It was a while ago, but
Exactly.
sometimes you come up to us like we're afraid you're going to hit us or something.
But have I ever?
Well, yeah, you have.
No, when? How long ago?
Well, it hasn't been that.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we're afraid it could happen at any time. You're very
No, it
unstable.
can't. Don't you see that it's what's inside yourself that's creating it? I'm not that bad. Everybody loses their temper.
Well, a lot of people see it, Maha.
No, who sees it?
Well, Becky sees
then
it.
everybody else loves me, but you.
Eileen sees it. Melissa sees it.
No, but okay. What's Melissa said?
Well, you have to talk to her about it.
Yeah, has she said anything to you?
We don't like to talk about you because it's too stressful.
Has Melissa said anything to you?
I cannot talk about that.
Because you need to come to me and talk to me. You don't talk among yourselves. You come and you talk to me and you say, this is what's freaking us out. You don't just walk. See, this is why I'm completely in the dark. All right? I don't know what's going on. You and Becky, you need to come and talk to me. If anything's bothering you, you know how when I was here, we'd start to have the conferences once a
Yeah, but
week?
sometimes you get really out of control.
No, that's not true. I don't get out
Like
of control.
yesterday, how you
Yeah, but
started
I wasn't-
screaming at me.
I was mad, but I'm
Yeah,
not
I know. But then you walked away, so I walked out because I didn't know what was going to happen.
Right now, I'm kind of falling apart because my life is changing so much. And instead of Becky just taking off and ignoring me, who knows what she says about me at the church. I'm never going back to that church. I don't know what she says to people.
No, she's very nice. Becky's very nice.
I don't believe that. I think
She just says she has hard situations sometimes.
You know what? The point is, the whole problem is that you and Becky have never come and talked to me. You just
No,
go
we've
over-
tried. We've tried.
No, you haven't tried. You haven't said, okay, we need to have a discussion. We're coming over at 3 o'clock. We're gonna sit around and each of us is gonna talk about what's bothering us.
We'd be doing that 24 hours a day.
No, Jennifer, that is not true.
Okay.
Half the time, I'm just quiet in my office. You're just blowing something up that happens once in a while.
I know,
mean,
but we're
I
telling
know,
you
I
why we're
know
on
it's-
eggshells around you.
Well, you shouldn't be. Yeah, that's
But
ridiculous.
it's just the way it is.
No, it isn't the way it is. Things can change. You need to come out
Well, you
and
have
talk.
to change, but you're in your,
No, you're not understanding. If something bothers you, we need to sit down and talk about it. Most of the time, I don't even see Becky. I'll tell you what I think is bothering her. I told her toward the end, I said, Becky, when you come back next time, I'm not going to just have you walk away. You're going to have to sit down and talk to me and listen to what I have to say. That's probably what she doesn't want to do that. I think that's where it's coming from. And I said, Becky, we need to have a relationship. You need to talk to me and listen to me. I'm old. I have some wisdom. I have some intelligence. It could help you. She doesn't want to do that. That's why she decided to leave. Bet you anything. Rather than you both of you need to communicate with me. You just don't go and talk among yourselves and decide what to do.
No, we just stay away until you're in a better mood.
That's not correct.
No. But sometimes you're out of control.
No,
so
I'm not out of control. I have a burst of temper. I do not go out of control. Okay? Just because I talk strongly, I'm not out of control. If you said, okay, we're going to talk, I'll say, okay, let's talk. It's not out of control, Jen. It's just that you can't stand anything that's a little bit upsetting. You just can't deal with it. That's why you don't deal at work with things that bother you. You draw up, oh, I can't stand this.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about that if things are not right at work or with me, you just don't want to deal with it because you can't.
How do you know what I do at work?
Well,
I talk with my coworkers and I talk to my supervisor.
You've told me situations and I say, well, why don't you do something about it? And you'll say, oh, I don't want to shake things.
Like what?
I don't, just, maybe the temperature thing.
The temperature of the place? Yeah, we've taken pictures of it. It's 82 degrees, and they say that there's nothing they can do about it.
What you and Becky need to learn is to talk to me and say, okay, we're upset about how you behave. We want to sit down and talk about it. And then we come in and we deal with each situation. And Becky sees that she can communicate with me. You have taught her to basically ignore me.
No, I haven't taught her anything like that.
Well,
that's what you're thinking, but that's not the truth.
Okay,
she does her own thing. She's a very grown-up girl now.
Okay, then she can learn that that if she doesn't like what I say and do, she can say this bothers me, and I'll say.
Yeah, but she needs her space right now.
No, she doesn't need her space right now.
Yeah, she does. And that's why she's moving somewhere else. So she can still help you and be your,
So you have to come every day.
No, she's going to come once a week. We've already decided this for about 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours.
Listen to what you just said.
Yeah.
She's coming once a week. We've already decided that.
Yes, we talked about it.
Did you talk to me?
Well,
no, don't you understand that I'm left out of the picture? You and Becky do things together.
We're just coming up with a solution that'll make everyone happy.
The solution involves sitting down with me. It doesn't involve you and Becky over there, and there's a wall, and I'm over here. Don't you see that's what you've been doing? You've been doing this whenever Becky's here. I'm out of the picture. I am completely alone. I don't have a family. Because you and Becky don't share, you don't communicate, you just stay over there. Don't you see that every time Becky wants to talk about something, you need to say, well, Mom should be involved in this too. Don't you see that half my problem is I'm eliminated? I am completely eliminated from your life. You just do things your own way.
I'm just treating Becky the way I always wanted you to treat me.
No, well, you need to, you're not doing it right. You don't understand family communications. I have to be involved. You don't do it without Mama. Don't you understand? This is what you've been doing.
She doesn't want to live here.
Well, then that doesn't matter. That we can still talk about it. Don't you understand?
Okay,
You
well, she
need-
can't come every day because she's going to...
Jennifer, shut up and listen. The next time you and Becky are together, you need to stop. Let's involve Mom in this. Whenever you're doing something, let's involve Mom. Let's talk to Mom. I feel like I have no family. No family at all. Because you don't share.
Well,
You-
Maha, sometimes we need to discuss it amongst ourselves to see what the best option is.
No, you don't do it without Mother.
Well,
That's
sometimes-
why you're
sometimes-
not getting it.
No, sometimes we have to do things
Not
to
if
figure it out.
involves me. It involves somebody not being here to help me. Well, let's.
She's going to help you. She's
I
going to...
like to share in things.
I
I like
know.
to know what you're doing. No one tells me Becky's moving one day. Oh yeah, Becky's living. You should have at the.
I
very
told you weeks ago that she was planning on going...
you don't understand. At the very beginning, you need to come over here and talk and say.
Well,
"Oh,
it happened when she was in Corbin. So she texted me and let me know, and I told you, and you seemed very okay with
Is
it.
Becky
That was a
coming?
couple weeks ago.
Is Becky coming for Easter?
I don't know.
All right, the next time she's here, we're gonna sit around and she's gonna tell me why she doesn't wanna live here. She's gonna tell me to my face, not tell Mommy, tell the grandmother what bothers her. And I'll say, okay, Becky, tell me exactly what bothers you, and I'll try,
Okay.
not to do it again.
Okay.
We need to have a discussion.
Okay.
I don't like this thing where she keeps her distance. You have to admit that she's super sensitive. And
Yeah, she
I've
is.
never mistreated her. I try to be nice to her and I say thank you and ask her to please do things. I don't mistreat her.
Well, you have what's the word that you make someone lower than you? What's that word? Because you.
I am an authority.
I know,
I am-
but sometimes you make her feel like crap.
No, I don't make her feel like crap. She reacts by feeling like crap. Then she needs to tell me. The whole problem here is she hasn't communicated and told me how she feels. Don't you know anything about relationships? You get together, you talk about how you feel and the behavior you don't like. You don't just run over to the RV and talk to Mom, and I don't know anything.
Well, what
I'm
do you
confused.
tell? She's been in Corbin. How is she running over to the RV?
The last time she was here.
About what?
If something was bothering her, she didn't tell me.
No, Maha. This has been going on for years.
Well,
And
then she should have, long ago, she should have told me.
Maha, we're afraid to talk to you because you flip out.
That's an overreaction, Jen. I'm willing to listen to what people say. That's just your perception.
Okay.
I'm asking that if something bothers you, we deal with it now. Okay, now, what you just said to Becky, she needs to tell you how she feels about it. You need counseling experience. If you're reacting strongly, we need to sit around and I need to know what you're reacting to. Not some blanket statement you flip out. That doesn't tell me a damn thing. You and Becky need to learn to talk to me if something bothers you, because I'm completely left in the dark. I honestly feel like I have no family at all, because you two eliminate me.
Well, you don't want to be around us for a while.
No, did I say that?
Well, you.
Did I say that? Is
Yes,
that your
you
conclusion?
did. Yes.
I never said.
Because you're always, go back to your RV,
No, that's not true. You're just doing a blanket thing again.
No, because you say that when people get together here, it
No, wait a minute.
overwhelms you.
I have not said that in the last visit. We had a lot of people here, and I never said that. Maybe you're thinking in the past, I don't know. But you see, you have these ideas in your head. You don't stop to think, wait, there's a human being over there who's alone. Who needs
No,
somebody to talk to.
I do, but the thing is, I work, so when I'm not working, I'm sleeping, and then on my days off.
I'm not talking about when you're here. We get along okay. It's this thing that's going on with Becky, that if something bothers her, you need to come over and you need to say, we need to talk about it. Mom needs to know how you feel. You see, you haven't supported me in any way.
No, the last few years, you've been pounding Becky down to the ground.
Oh,
You don't-
what? Doing what?
Saying things to her?
Saying what? If something is said today, I need to know about it now.
Well,
What
maybe
is-
Becky can explain it all to you when she gets
exactly.
here.
This
Because you've really
this is
hurt
what
her a
I'm
lot.
This is what I'm saying.
And we've talked about it before.
You need to sit
Yeah,
around
we
here.
did. We have many,
Well,
many
okay,
times.
I have no memory of it.
Okay, well, see, it's...
You need to deal with something at the moment.
Yes,
right
I know,
now.
and we've talked about it many times. We probably had 5 or 6 meetings about this.
I can't remember anything.
Yeah.
I have no memory now.
I know, so
So
we have done it in the
I-
past, and it hasn't worked.
How long? I don't think you did it within the last year.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't think so.
yes, we did.
I
Some-
don't even know what is meant by pounding someone down. I always tell her that she does beautiful articles. Thanks a lot, Becky. You really helped me in the kitchen. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you say some
pounding her
pretty
down.
hard stuff to
You
her.
know what? Like
And she'll
what? Wait a
cry.
minute. If you want to tell me that, you need to give me examples of exactly what
Okay,
I
well,
said.
Becky will. I'll tell her to write down them all, and then we
Yeah.
can discuss it.
Yeah, because this is the main problem, is you and Becky you haven't come over and talked to me.
No,
about
we
what-
have.
You haven't in the last year.
No, we in the summertime we had a couple meetings.
I don't even remember.
I do.
Okay, tell me what we talked about.
We talked about all this stuff that we're just talking
Like
about
what?
now.
Give me an example. If you
About
said-
how you made Becky so upset.
Okay,
You said
doing what?
you said something to her. You were dwittling
You
her.
say you can't remember.
No, I can, but
You
I
can't
remember it
remember?
was in the dining
You
room.
can't remember
You start, and she starts crying, and you tell her, "Don't be so stupid. This is
You can't- Wait a minute,
ridiculous."
stop. If you can't tell me exactly what I said, this is a useless.
I just
con-
told you.
No, you didn't tell me exactly what I
You're
said.
stupid, Becky.
No, I didn't.
You
I did not
know,
say she's
I
stupid.
know what I'm talking about. You
Like
know,
what? What was the subject?
it was about, let me see, something about school. Oh, that's right, school. That, she shouldn't have gone to that school, and so, you were telling her she made a stupid mistake.
No, I
and
don't think you're right. I probably said I wouldn't have chosen that school for you. I would not say you're stupid, you made a mistake. No, I would have said it's not something I would have chosen. I would have asked you to go to a state school. I don't say things like that, Jen. What happens is you and Becky transfer things in your brain. You blow up or you change what I say. And now we know Becky's super sensitive and her feelings get hurt if you look at her wrong. We know that. She's come over and been sad because of the way her friends treat her. We know she overreacts. So your job as a mother is to say, that isn't such
oh, I have a good idea. How about when Becky comes back, I'll make sure she writes a list, and then we'll have this meeting, and I'll record it on this little mini recorder Eileen got me, and we can record it. So the next time you say, I don't remember any conversation, I can give you the recording and you can listen to it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, okay.
But, Becky has not said a word to me about she's afraid of me, she doesn't want to live with me, and this is it. So I have no idea what's going on. The thing is that you, as her mother, it was your job to teach her to communicate with me. And this is
Maha.
a silly excuse of we're scared of you. Okay.
No, listen. Communicating with you is very hard.
No, I listen.
Not all the time.
Well, then that's why we
You
have
want
the
it
meeting.
your way or no way. That's
Like what? Like what? What are we talking about? What way?
oh, God, you've always said that. It's my way or no way.
During what?
Well,
What
conversations.
subject? What?
Conversations that we've tried to explain to you.
It needs to be linked with something. Now, I know at Christmas, on the 24th, I said, that's true. I said, but for me, the 24th is to Jesus, and there's no more birthday. I know I said that, but I don't say that about lots of things.
So you suddenly change it
No, I
after
didn't suddenly.
21 years of doing it the other way. You decided
Yeah, and
that this is the way it had to be.
that's
You
true,
decided.
That's true. That's true for the Christmas
Yeah,
thing.
it's my
That's-
way or no way.
That's true for that
Yeah.
one time, but I don't think I've
Well, you
done
totally screwed up her whole her birthday.
that.
She was
didn't
depressed all day. She was
What?
scared of you all day. You ignored her half of her birthday.
Her birthday's the 25th.
Yes, and you
Not the
ignored her
25th.
half the day
I don't
because you were
even-
so mad at her for
No, that's
wanting
not
to do
true.
stuff on the 24th.
No, that's not true. I was not mad. I was just being quiet so I didn't upset. See, you interpret things wrong. You interpret things.
So
wrong.
on her birthday, you decided to just be quiet and not talk to
I'm
her.
quiet most of the time. I don't
So
talk.
on her birthday, you decided not to talk to
No,
her.
I don't even remember. That's not true.
Yeah, you didn't even say happy birthday to her. You just walked by and ignored her.
I probably
Back and
wasn't
forth,
even
back and
thinking
forth.
about her. I don't, you know, if she.
I think
No,
you.
but, okay, what
I
should
think
have
you knew
said-
what you were doing.
I don't think so, Jim. I don't behave that way.
Mm.
You misunderstand me in lots of ways. You know, you don't, because you don't ask and communicate with me, you have no idea what's going on. Most of the time, I'm doing chanting, you know, I'm not even paying attention to what's around me. I'm not ignoring people on purpose. I'm just doing my inner spiritual thing. I live within now. I don't concentrate on what's going on, and I would not purposely ignore anyone, Jen. I'm not that kind of person. You see, you have me in a box that you think that's the way I am, but I'm not. You completely misunderstand me. And then you transfer it to Becky, and you just go along with what Becky wants without talking to me.
Well, I don't know what else to say. We'll just wait until Becky comes and we'll have our nice little discussion.
Okay, what's the main thing I'm trying to say here? Let's see if you got it right. What am I trying to tell you?
That you want us to communicate with you about everything that we're talking about.
Anything that relates to me, yeah, which is Becky not living here in the house. Well, I'll tell you this, if she goes somewhere else, her stuff isn't here. I'm not storing it.
I know, it's just, this is the way it happened. She told me a couple weeks ago. I told you right away, and you seemed very happy about it. And I guess it took you another 2 or 3 weeks to, you know, bring out.
I wasn't considering that you were going to be gone. I didn't, my head didn't compute that you were going to be gone for 3 weeks, for one thing.
Okay. Well, at least she'll be in town and she'll be very close.
It's so ridiculous that she'd be living somewhere else when her mother's right here and the house is here.
Well, she's 22 years old now.
Oh, Jennifer,
She wants to grow up.
you know what?
She wants to
can
have a
grow
life
up
of her
after
own.
this summer when you're going to be here, okay? You see, what you're doing is you're eliminating the grandmother who needs help. It's
No,
like-
I'm not
it's
eliminating. I'm letting Becky choose her way in
You
life.
see, that's not correct.
No, it
You're
is.
her
It's
mother.
her life. Let her
No,
do her
but
thing.
You see, you're not getting the fact that you have a mother here who needs help. You're
I know. I told you. We discussed it, and we
And
thought a
who did you
good.
discuss it with?
Me and Becky
Uh-huh,
decided.
exactly. And who did you leave out of the discussion?
Well, we knew that you wouldn't handle. You want her to come every single day. These are my rules. Take it. That's the way it's
No,
gonna be.
I don't
That's
do-
how you would do.
No,
So
that's
Becky
not
and I
true.
chose what would be
That's
a
not-
good option.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
It's not. You're
You
not
would sit
underst-
here and flip out and
No,
say
that's
you're
not
only.
true. You're making this picture without even trying it. Don't you see? You're not trying. You didn't come around and say, okay, we need to talk to Mom. We need to involve Mom in this because this involves her life. You have never been able to understand that it's a three-way discussion. It's not you and Becky
Yeah,
over
we've
there.
had these discussions with you
No,
before.
we didn't have them last summer. I mean, we haven't had, when something new is happening like this, and especially if something bothers Becky, she needs to talk. You need to tell Becky, if this is bothering you with Maha, you need to tell her about it. You have not done your duty as a mother.
No,
You
no,
have-
I have.
Okay,
All right,
but you
I'm
said-
protecting her from
No,
you
no,
because you
you're
make her
not
suicidal.
You're not understanding.
No, you're not understanding.
I don't make
You
her
have
suicide.
destroyed Becky's soul by the way you've been treating her, and of course you don't remember. But I'm telling you now, you have devastated her to the point where she's afraid of you,
Okay.
and she is not going to change, and neither am I, because I'm afraid of you too. But I still help you because Papa tells me to, and I feel like God wants me to help you, and it makes me feel good. But don't screw up Becky's life just because
No.
you're not getting what you want.
No, you don't understand. I don't understand what I've done to hurt her.
Oh,
You
you've done
need to-
so many things.
Then-
You have
then-
hurt her
but you
so
need to
many
tell me
ways.
At the moment, because
We
I
have
don't-
told you at the moment.
I don't
Have you seen her
understand.
crying so bad that she runs out the door? You've seen that many times.
No, I don't understand.
That should be a red flag right there. That, oh, what I said to her really hurt her, and maybe I shouldn't do it.
anything.
Okay.
I'm not remembering
Okay,
anything.
all right.
You need to tell me at the moment.
Yeah, but you're going to forget the next moment.
No, well,
Because we have told
then
you.
Maybe we should keep a journal.
Well, maybe you should.
Maybe, well, all of us. Maybe we should sit down. Okay, write this down. This is what Maha did, and we need to all be there, and we all see it. Okay, this is what's happening. Because I personally never cut anybody down knowingly. I don't do that. That's not in my personality. I don't deliberately hurt anybody. That's not who I am. So if you say I've cut Becky down, I need to know what it is, because I obviously didn't plan to do that. That you need to understand about me. That I don't ever want to hurt anybody or cut anybody down. So you need to wait a minute. Maha says one thing, but this is her behavior. We need to point it out to her. And we probably should keep a diary, write it down, to see, what it is that's bothering her. But now I'm afraid to see Becky, because I'm afraid, that she'll look at me like I'm some kind of, I don't even want to see it, because I don't even know what she's talking about.
Well, you just don't remember, but I'm explaining it to you, so you know.
Well, it doesn't help, because I can't remember anything.
I know, but
I need to know exactly what I said, word for word, that's bothering her. And obviously, you can't tell me that. So it's useless to tell me, because I have no idea what you're talking about. All I've said, I know I've said many times, I would not have chosen that school because I don't agree with the Christian religion. But that's not a criticism against her, that's my view. She doesn't like my religion either, so that's all I remember saying. Is no, I wouldn't have chosen
well,
it.
I'll tell her to write down everything, and then she can talk to you about it.
Yeah, and you need to tell her that she needs to leave me in the dark. That's not doing me any favors. I don't know anything.
She's not leaving you in the dark. She's just figuring things out.
Jennifer, she's not telling me anything.
No, she hasn't, because she's not back yet. She's far
Well,
away.
she's a writer. Why doesn't she write things?
Well,
to
she's
me?
too busy with school. She just texts me every sentence here or there every once in a while. Texting is a very nice thing, because you can write down one sentence and not worry about it for another couple of days.
All right, just so you understand that it's no favor to me not talking to me about things and leaving me in the dark about what's going on.
Okay.
And it's not true that you say things like, you'll freak out, you won't listen. That's not true. The only thing I remember being firm about was the Christmas thing. That's the only thing I don't remember being firm about anything else.
Okay.
And you have fallen down by not.
Why do you keep putting me down?
Because this is
it doesn't help. It doesn't help the situation that you're making me feel like crap.
Well, you should
I think I'm a very good mother, and
Becky, but you haven't included me. You see,
what kind of mother are you to me? All through my life.
I'm trying to help you.
No, we've had a terrible relationship. That's why I treat Becky the way I wish you had treated me.
What have I done to you?
Well, you just haven't connected. But that's the way you are. You don't connect with anybody.
Well, you and I are very different, but it's not my fault.
I know, but I mean, you get a connection with your children, but you
not
don't.
Necessarily.
I know. You've been quite clear on that through the
it's
years
not just
that
me.
you have not showed any connection with your children.
No, it's not. Their connection is either there or it's not there.
Yeah.
It's a hard thing. Jennifer, this is it. You don't know what's going on in the world. The great majority of parent-child relationships are not good. This is because in past lives we've had trouble and we're put together in a family to try to make a better relationship.
I guess I'm very lucky then, since I have a good relationship with my children.
Well, we don't have. You and I. We know we're completely different people.
Well, yeah, I know, and that's okay. That's okay. See, you don't understand the relationship I have with Becky, because you never had that kind of relationship. You don't know how it feels in your heart to be loved so deeply and to do anything for that person. I know, but that's just the way you are, and I know you've told me about
Well,
this.
Papa wasn't that, Papa wasn't like
Yeah,
that.
but I'm showing this love that I wish I had had. I'm showing
Okay.
it to my children.
But that doesn't mean you need to eliminate me.
No,
But it is.
It's not.
But that's what
We're
you-
talking about something totally different now.
No, that's what you've done. That you've concentrated on this wonderful relationship with Becky, that's fine. But in so doing, you haven't realized that there's another person there that needs some attention with the two of you. You haven't realized, what I'm saying is you have fallen down. This is because you haven't realized that there's a person there who needs some kind of connection with us, who needs to talk. You haven't realized
Okay,
that.
we've been over this.
You
Maybe
haven't
we
told
can
Becky.
stop the stop the talk.
It's your
I'm
job.
tired of fishing.
But it's
No more
your
fishing.
job to tell Becky that. You see, that's the only failure you have. You've been a wonderful mother, but your failure has been that you haven't said to Becky, well, Mom is upset, she freaked out, we need to, let's go talk.
See, there you are again. My failure.
I
You always like
What
to
did I
put
say,
me
Becky?
down.
Jennifer, I said, in one way, only one way, you have failed. Because you haven't explained to Becky that there needs to be a relationship here, and we need to talk to
No,
her.
we've. We're not getting anywhere with this because you don't understand how Becky feels
But you see,
about you, and you don't understand how I feel.
well then, that's why we have a discussion about it.
Yes,
You
okay,
tell-
so why don't we just put this on hold until Becky comes home and we'll have a discussion. How's that? It's not going to get anywhere with us today.
Well, if you don't like me, you're afraid of me, there's no sense in us doing anything together anymore. You take me shopping and that's it. One day after I die, you'll realize that I did care about you. Somebody cares about you.
I know you care.
It's
It's just not the that bonding love stuff. That's all.
That's true, but you can't blame me for it. Your papa didn't have that either.
I
That's
know.
why we got along, because we understood each other.
I know, and it's okay. I'm just different. Becky and I are different.
But you're not.
So when you say I don't include you, it's not that. It's that we like to show our love to each other in different ways.
I know, but in so doing, you've created a partition.
Well,
You
no, it's just
forgot-
I have a relationship with Becky, and then I have a relationship
No,
with you.
that's, but you
But
see.
they're totally different.
No, you don't understand. We don't need you and me. We need 1, 2, 3. We need a triangle relationship. And that's what you've ignored. You haven't helped to create the circle. You've created a partnership, and then here's another partnership over here. But in so doing, you've eliminated the whole family
Well, that's
circle.
because your reaction goes.
Well, then we
it's
need
so
to-
crazy.
Then no, I don't
So
go crazy
we have
all
to.
the time.
Yeah, you don't understand. You do when we're not doing something you want us to do. You get mad. At,
Like what? Beside the Christmas thing. What else is there?
well, if we had come to you and said Becky's going to live somewhere else, and you'd say no, that's unacceptable.
But
You
you
have
see-
to stay here. You would flip out.
But you see, you're inventing that. That
No,
didn't
I'm not
happen.
inventing it.
It
because
didn't happen, Jennifer.
It's happened over the years,
Okay.
many times.
Okay, then we still need to get together and
Okay.
talk.
All right.
So what am I saying? What's my main message?
Oh my
What
God.
am I saying?
You're saying that you want to be included in the relationship.
I'm saying that, no, well, that's not it exactly. When there's something that we need to get together and talk, rather than you and Becky and you and me. It needs to
Like
be.
I said, it was just a text, okay? You're getting upset over a little thing. She
No,
texted
no,
me,
we're
she
going-
says, I think I'm going to live somewhere else. And I said, okay, I'll let Maha know. And I told you, like 2 weeks ago, and you seemed okay with it. But now today or yesterday, you're realizing that maybe it's not the best situation for you.
Okay, so from now on, instead of thinking in two separate partnerships, like you did the same thing with Eileen, you think that there's a unity, and it's not good that there's a granddaughter who doesn't like her grandmother, is afraid of her. So to get rid of a fear, you sit face to face and you talk about it and you deal with it.
Okay, all right, I'm tired. I'm tired of this conversation. Let's wait until Becky comes in and we'll talk some more, okay? All right. Oh, brother. Oh, I'm exhausted. Oh, she's coming back out. She's going to talk some more. Oh, good. She shut the garage door on me. That's a good sign. Freedom. Back to the RV. All right. I hope you enjoyed that stimulating conversation. Oh, my God. I'm so exhausted. Talk to you later.